6 targets. Our contract is to kill them all. And the client is the general they served under. He wants them dead to keep them from talking. Check your VI and your iDroid for more information.
There are 6 targets. They're soldiers. The contract is to kill them all. They used to be with a platoon of Mbeli rebels, but then the Buta authorities captured them. There are 2 locations, the Bumpevi plantation and the Kungenga mine. The client is none other than the general they served under. He wants them dead to keep them from talking. A commander murdering his former men. That's what this boils down to.
The targets are 6 former members of an Mbeli rebel platoon. That's one of them. He was the platoon leader. Then he turned his back on the others and joined up with the local PF. Now he's part of the security detail at the Bumpevi plantation. He's not so different from the general. They get plenty worked up for rebellion and revenge, but don't give a damn about their own men. 5 of the 6 targets are at the Kungenga mine. Reports tell us they're being put to work in a mine when it's not their turn to face interrogation. We don't have VI on these 5. All we know is where they're being held. The rest is up to you.
Допустим. Блин, мне эти вертолеты раздражают. Кстати, броню для песика купил новую. Да ладно. Вот. Это, конечно, совершенно, типа, бесполезная броня для моего типа прохождения, учитывая, что я никого не убил, вроде как. Ну, в отличие от тех миссий, где это обязан был сделать. Ну, прям вот вообще обязан был. Хотя... Я уверен, что в миссиях, где нужно было уничтожить эту танковую дивизию, можно было всех спереть, если у тебя есть нужная технология. Но я предполагаю, что нужно... Ну, это для перепрохождения, скорее всего, сделано будет. Не более. У тебя ничего нет хорошего, нет, вроде. Может, 2 стоят. Бестолковые все какие-то. Вот. Ну, короче, этот пес умеет... Я забыл на что. Он умеет, типа, поранить персонажа, насколько я понимаю, что в тяжелое ранение его перевести. Ну, да и хер с ними. В принципе. Так, этот уснул. Охереть, я попал. Удивительно. Удивительно. Что-то там катается все. Разворачивается, может. Ну, это, кстати, неплохой чел. В ногу, что ли, попробовать? Да, есть. Это есть. Тут у нас кто? Ох, хороший челик-то. Ну, по крайней мере, вот этот. Молодец. Полетел. И полетел в мусорку напрямую. Прямую в мусорку. Так. Тут у нас что? Херня, херня. Вертолет, блин, летает еще.
Threat approaching.
Неприятно. Где спят? То убрать бы куда-нибудь. Да ты издеваешься, что ли?
The map has been updated.
Where are your friends?
Outpost
What are you
captured.
planning on doing, boss? Putting the target to sleep doesn't count as eliminating them. Neither does knocking them out.
The map has been updated.
Вопрос больше, когда они проснутся, они в итоге обделаются от страха. Или нет? Так, ладно, пока мы идем километр, я считаю, что нужно послушать
Our
какую
contract
хрень.
was to kill the target, but I'll go with your decision.
That cargo we stole from Cypher's
5 targets remaining.
PF was
Head for the Kurgenga mine.
The analysis of that malachite has come back first. Naturally, the main compound is copper. There's also a small amount of cobalt. Nothing unusual so far. Southern Zaire is a well-known copper belt. However, in addition to these, we also detected a trace amount of uranium. The content percentage, though, is too low for nuclear development. It most likely came from Shinkalobwe mine. That's where the uranium in that area comes from. The mine's closed, as all the high-purity uranium ore dried up a long time ago. But you could probably still find it there in small quantities. That said, there are plenty of other uranium mines that are in operation, like in Niger, Namibia, South Africa. Why go to an abandoned mine to scrape up whatever's left and ship it out in mass quantities without refining it? They were transporting that yellow cake too, which would suggest they have the technology to refine uranium. Anyway, that about sums it up. Unfortunately, the analysis of that yellow cake is taking a little longer. I'll let you know when it's done.
Хорошо. Но он уже был сделан.
Boss, sorry to keep you waiting. We finally finished analyzing that yellow cake Cypher was moving. There was nothing unusual about the composition of the yellow cake itself. Most of it was oxidized uranium, with the rest being impurities, various metals as well as traces of organic matter. What's interesting is the composition of these impurities. When we checked them against the impurities found in the copper ore, it was clear the yellow cake didn't come from Shinkalobwe, meaning they went to the trouble of mining 2 sources of uranium, then transported them together in different states. Another thing, we detected a very thin layer of highly enriched uranium in the middle of the yellow cake. Now that is very interesting. It may not be a lot, but it points to the existence of uranium-enriching technology. After all, yellow cake can't naturally produce highly enriched uranium. If they could mass-produce this, they'd be just one step away from a gun barrel-type nuclear bomb. But uranium enrichment requires advanced technology and a large-scale facility. If that kind of place existed in Zaire, the Soviet Union wouldn't sit idly by. And there's another question. Where were they transporting the yellow cake and malachite uranium? The first place that comes to mind is South Africa. The government was supposed to have abandoned nuclear weapons development after caving to international pressure. But rumors persist that it's continued in secret. Plus, ZRS were escorting the truck, and they're based out of South Africa. And then South Africa does have an abandoned test site. If Cypher's involved with nuclear development in South Africa. But how would that fit with their weapon to surpass Metal Gear? We need more information.
Shinkalobwe. There's a name I haven't heard in a while.
The U.S. bought a lot of uranium from Shinkalobwe mine during World War II for the Manhattan Project. They even sent a squad from the Army Corps of Engineers to reopen the mine after it was flooded. That's how good its uranium must have been. With that, the world's first nuclear test was a success. Shinkalobwe uranium might have been used in the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombs too. name, it's like seeing all the phantoms of the war rise up to haunt us. But all the uranium's dried up, and the mine's been closed for years.
So someone reopened it.
Right. Zero-risk security seized control of the area and were forcing locals to work in it. And the Zairean government was getting a slice of what they took in exchange for looking the other way. Mobutu has to finance his taste somehow. He'll gladly sell the rights to some old mine. The question is, why would zero-risk security do this kind of thing?
Or rather, why were their employers, Cypher, interested in an abandoned mine? Maybe getting trace amounts of uranium, yet to the naked eye it appears to be ordinary malachite. Meaning security would be lax. Not a very efficient way of obtaining it, but easier to move.
But how would they enrich it at its destination?
Did the yellow cake really have a layer of highly enriched uranium in it?
Having trouble believing it?
No. If they say it's real, then it's real. In which case, they might have some enrichment method that we don't know about.
And this was to test it out.
It's possible. And that would mean it's almost complete.
Интересно. Что у нас там еще есть по записям? Распространение Walker Gear можно послушать еще.
Hard to believe how many of those bipedal weapons have popped up around Africa. When did that start? No more than 6 months ago. Didn't really hit me until I came here. They're not supposed to be in use yet. Emmerich says they were still doing the last round of fine-tuning. The doctor has no idea. His research has already hit the black market. Both sides of the Iron Curtain will have it by now. Even so, they're spreading much too fast. Sure, the Walker gears can operate in any terrain. Their mobility's just as good in the jungle as it is in the desert. That would come in handy in a place like Africa. They are modules that can one day be used as nuclear weapon systems. And with that in mind, the numbers are way too large.
You've reached the mine.
Да ё-моё.
5 targets are being held captive at that outpost. The VI on your iDroid will show you where they are.
Like most of these private forces, this product is a dream come true. Hell, it goes beyond PFs. This is the ultimate weapon, the forbidden fruit, for anyone with an enemy to fight and people to defend. The nuclear deterrent. Exactly. Sounds familiar, huh? PFs are all operating off your playbook. You created these times. But could this be the new weapon in Africa that Emmerich talked about? If it is, why is Cypher letting everyone and his brother get their hands on one? What comes next? Selling nuclear weapons in the open? Making them public property? Why don't they give that a try? Then the next war really will be fought with sticks. Right. The man we're dealing with isn't foolish enough to make a suicide pact with the world. So, what is Cypher really up to?
Так, это все, да? На данный момент. Так, это еще проскипаю. Это. Ой. Так, копирайт-страйки пошли. Очень интересно. Насколько я понимаю, это можно на динамик вывести и сделать так, чтобы тревога прекратилась, что ли. Хз. По логике звучит так. Никогда не пользовался. Так, нету дыры, что ли, в заборе никакой? Понял. Ладно. Так, там спят. Хз, забирать, не забирать их.
Analysis complete.
У тебя есть куда прятать, если что? Вроде есть. Позже. Значит, правильно, это правильно. Что? Неправильно иду. Слушай, может его допросить? О. Алмазы, это интересно. Ну, это не очень интересно. Вот алмазы интересно.
You have arrived at your destination.
Давай уже, складывай. Упс.
Weather will clear shortly.
А кто там такой? Хера себе. Ты откуда вообще взялся?
Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Ну, допустим.
Analysis complete.
А тут еще этого нельзя куда-то спрятать? По пути вроде некуда. Нет, ну можно, конечно, попробовать. Куда-нибудь назад его. Эти проснулись, понятно, да, уже. Уже нельзя. Хотя, блин, они сейчас его увидят. Ее хотя бы куда-нибудь подальше заныкать. А не у костра.
Where are the others?
The map has been updated.
Контейнер какой-то. Зачем мне? Нет бы что полезное сказать. Ау.
Analysis complete.
Допустим.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Ух, ёпт. Неожиданно.
Analysis complete.
Тут ведь некуда спрятать, да, его? Ну да. У меня больше вопрос к тому, что у меня не осталось, в принципе, этих.
Analysis
Глушителей,
complete.
точнее. А нет, этих. Ну, у меня его вообще нет. Великолепно просто.
You have arrived at your destination.
Дело плохо. Дела плохи. Блин, давай готовность, ну конечно. Алмазики валяются. Полез на вышку. Эти убежали куда-то дальше. Ну и славно. Ну и славно. Чё за шепот начался? Интересно, тут будут враги или нет? Какой-то проход есть.
Bingo. You know what to do.
Хера себе.
Their lives for a fistful of diamonds, huh? And what happens after that? They can't go home. They've only got two options. Heaven or hell.
No, there's another.
Внешний рай, да.
Heaven. Tape's rolling, boss.
Хера там.
How about it, cause? Looks like our client just got outbid.
We got the recording. Objective accomplished.
Let's go.
We'll bring him back to Mother Base. Now, for the RV. There's some high ground downriver. I'll have the chopper set down there. Lead the kids to safety.
Забавно.
Listen, the kids don't get hurt. No matter what, you bring him back alive. Exit the cave and turn left, then pass through the swamp and follow the river downstream. Doesn't look like he can walk. You still gonna help him?
Arrived at Mother Base. Vision info has been updated.
Ну,
Has
попробуем.
been updated.
Что-нибудь придумать. Так, мне нужны патроны, как минимум, да? К слову о них. А что если я запрошу транспорт и эвакуирую их просто на машине? Как
Supplies
в
requested.
прошлый раз. Ну и патроны мне еще нужны. Я, насколько понимаю, мне не дадут, да? Скинуть два
Please
раза.
select vehicle drop. Complete supplies
дадут.
requested.
Куда они дрыснули?
Boss, if even one of those kids die, the mission's a failure. Be careful.
Supply drop complete.
Машина есть. Что за угроза, интересно, обнаружена? Не хочу просто морочиться с ними, а идти куда-то там. Что-то там пытаться делать. Так, господа.
Analysis complete.
You're those kids' only support out there. You need to give them orders. Lead them to the objective area. But they won't hear you if you're too far away from them. Keep that in mind.
Так, черти.
They won't hear you if you're too far away from them. Stop.
А я не могу, что ли? В смысле? Ладно, тогда ты полетел.
Caution, rain approaching. Mission info.
Target extracted.
Отлично.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Жаль, что нельзя их взять
He's coming too.
на руки. Куда они дрыснули, блин, уже? Как так?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. They won't hear you if you're too far away from them.
Пошли. Дурачки, блин. Странно, что их нельзя реально. Вот реально нельзя их взять просто и все. Так, ты у нас кто такой?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Хвостун, блин. Нет, 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 нет. Идиоты, блин. Торопятся, блин, уроды.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Да, там еще
updated.
тут. Вот еще не хватало бы черепов, типа, чтобы они были. Это было вообще весело просто.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Улетает.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Ну, челики-то неплохие. Блин. Осталось только не промахиваться по ним. Ну, было бы вообще классно.
Looks like they found out the kids escaped. The enemy's gonna tighten security. They'll be coming after you. Watch your back.
А, так они все, что ли, хорошие? Или, это не...
You gotta extract him.
Это как раз херово. Да куда вы
You if
бежите?
you're too far away from them.
Вот куда они? Вот куда они? А запрос не запросился, потому что я в воде, что ли?
Arriving any minute. Hurry to the RV.
Куда? Вот они уже убежали за 100 метров. Ну что это такое?
The enemy spotted the target. Take care of him.
Eyes requested.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Ну типа, я по-другому хз, что делать. Это идиотия просто какая-то. У тебя есть чем стрелять-то? Охренеть.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Так. А. Только стоп приказать нужно.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Интересно, мне за это вообще хоть что-то дадут? Хе. Вряд ли это S будет. Вот вообще вряд ли. Но я удивлюсь, если все ок. Ну вы будете бежать, нет. Вас не надо сажать всех? Или надо? Мгм. Вот раньше нельзя было так? Просто сесть, я бы вас на машине отправил. А не вот это вот. Хернёй заниматься.
Anyone else? Good. That's the target extracted. Target extracted. Is that everyone?
Вроде да.
Objective complete. Come on back to base. Just keep the target safe.